Didn't take long. What's up, Texas? I don't know what that guy was thinking. He's trying to glitch. Alright. So we're back after a couple days off. See the usual suspects are out here. TTG Legend. And get on the leaderboard and there's only one other person on here. What the heck does that mean? It doesn't look right. Yeah, I was getting into another game. Playing some Project Zomboid. Pretty intense zombie apocalypse game. Got into some tricky situations. Luckily I didn't die. Well, first you gotta have the right car. There aren't that many cars that run 5.4. This is one of them. And it doesn't have to even have this weird setup that I've got. I got the Civic. I know shifts were weird. I don't know what happened in that race. He didn't do that well. Guess I'll have to race some half mile, since that's I guess that's the new meta. I just took the first car that was in front of me. TT Legend coming in. Didn't take long for him to come. And his Camaro. What else? He's not catching this. He didn't get a very good pass. I got a 008 RT, so looks like these RTs are going to be sketchy. Almost too quick. Hopefully I'm not going to be red lighting. He's pretty slow on that Camaro. I don't know what that was about. My car wasn't that fast either. What car are you using? There's only about maybe 5 cars that'll run 5.4. That's going to be fast. He just left. He had no shot. The box Nova. Yeah, that car for me, I rarely run a 5.4. The Z28 will run 5.4s for me, but it's not very consistent. The Audi wagon is pretty consistent 5.4s. The Lambo obviously is going to be easy 5.4s, unless they broke it. I haven't tried it yet in a few days. And then you got the Daytona, and let me think what else. Oh, the Nissan Z, my old favorite. Got eyes out here testing. I wasn't expecting him to be in a Chevelle, but this Nissan is not very consistent, so you never know what's going to happen. Look at that, worked that time. Yeah, worked that time. He got a 53 with the Chevelle. That was a good pass for him, but it's not really a matchup. I think I'm going to run this on the Ville. Yeah, my Camaro was never really a halfway consistent 5.4 car. It didn't really seem to have the tune that was working, but I did get something to get it a little more consistent. So I have to see. Assuming I still have them, because I converted to half mile. Because that's I think that's the fastest half mile car now. Yeah, that race looked a lot closer than it really was. The game made it look close, but then it adjusted it to where it actually was at the end. That's just a thing. There we go. Looks like it's all Z28s out here. In the quarter. And probably in the half too. You know, my reflexes seem to be pretty good tonight for this car. Gotta have good reflexes for those shifts. Now some other people get in the leaderboard. I don't know if that means they weren't racing or what. See if there's any Lambos out here. Yep. There's our guy. I forgot this was my nitrous car. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be red lights and shitty races. I'm just going to block him. constantly jumping in my races. My car never runs right against him. Seems like every time I play, I've got to turn my delay up. No, he got the red that time. This you? That was a pretty good race. My car was just not very fast, as it normally would be. But we got other ones. That's just kind of got I want to get an idea of how fast the track is tonight. Well, you ran a 49 with the box. That would be a good pass for me. I'd be happy with that. I don't know how long I'm going to be end up streaming tonight. I might do a short stream and go back to playing zombie game. I don't know if I want to stream that though. So I got a Z28 trying to get in here but didn't make it. So it took too long. What's going on, Kelly? Yeah, this guy didn't connect. There's people out here racing for 100K half mile in 30 by 15. Is that the GT? Or is that the... Okay, so I know this car is half. Is that the McLaren? That's 30 by 15. Yeah, that's what they're running, McLarens. I wouldn't be surprised if a new tune dropped on YouTube for McLaren. Let's see if it did. No. All right. Thanks for the sub, Kelly. Appreciate it. Karma Racing. Yeah, I actually turned up my bitrate to 15,000 on the stream. I wonder if that has anything to do with red lighting all the time. I think that would have the opposite effect. These guys just want to race for these big amounts. I'm thinking because they're not members and they're trying to get ahead. He's not going to get ahead that way. That was a pretty good pass for the, was that a Skyline? Yeah, I guess it was. I didn't even recognize it. I didn't know what it was. We got the 45 with the 666 on a 60 foot. Didn't get a very good tree though. Should have got a better tree on that. Guess we could try some half mile. Though my half mile cars aren't super fast. They're just barely. My Z28 will hit like a high 8.6, and then my McLaren will hit like a maybe like an 870. I think it was my best pass. What is this car? This is that a Ferrari with the blower on it? Is that possible? He just left, maybe looking for the glitch. Guess we can try some half mile. I don't even really want Lambos in here. Well, I guess I should probably just let them in because they're not gonna beat this in the half. Let's see who's just gonna jump in. The half milers out here. I hope this is my half mile car. It doesn't appear that anyone wants to race half. Try 20K. Got the McLaren. I guess he didn't want to race for 50. I don't know why he just left. I got a horrible tree. I don't know what happened there. I was way off on the shifts there. There's my friend Elmo Han out here in the McLaren. It's got a nitrous McLaren. My shifts were way off on that one. And my shifts weren't anywhere near what they should be. I still managed to get a low 8.7. I think those shifts were better. There we go. We got the 8.6. He got the 8.74. That message is probably from him. Oh, what is with that horrible tree? If I would have got the normal tree, that I could have beat that. Because he didn't get a very good tree. He got a little bit better tree than I did. I miss my gears. I gotta get a better pass than that. At least I was somewhat on the tree. I guess I'll try the McLaren next. I don't know if he disconnected or... Yeah. Horrible trees. I don't know what's going on here. But he totally threw me off. He was probably typing a message. No, I guess not. He's just stalling. What is he doing? Trying to stall me or what? Usually we have good races. Nah, this is shit. Every time he races me, he does something weird. I don't understand what he's doing. He was revving the engine, then he's taking forever. Usually we have good races. Try this thing. I'm just putting in day mode because this track is so dark in night mode, you can't see anything. We got the box Nova. He's only on 25s. I don't know what he's doing on half mile. Looks like he tried to DQ me. I guess is that still a thing? No, he's on a new version. I think he just left. I don't know, they could just keep throwing stuff at this game, but it just doesn't, feel very exciting. Yep, that's the problem with my car. Sometimes it does wheelie. Yeah, he's got the bar version, so he's getting a better 60 than me because he's got the bars. I don't know. Now he's going for the gusto, putting up a 100K race. I'm just not used to racing this car at all. I screwed up my first gear. What the heck was that? Oof, that tree. What is going on with the trees? I was lucky to get away with the wind there. Just not getting very good trees out of this thing. Try hosting. Alright, so we got Delmo on again. What the heck's wrong with my trees, man? My trees are terrible. Got a little better tree. Come on. I'm just not getting good passes. I don't know what the deal is. I think this guy could be a hacker. I remember seeing this car with the writing on the windshield. And all my shifts are off. Yep. I might have to go back to killing zombies. Yeah, see, these guys want to join these big money races. Probably because they're not members. Because they can't do them. That was a decent pass. Maybe the tree's back to normal, and that's why I wasn't getting any trees with any of my half-mile cars. There we go. Oh man. If I would have got a tree on that, that would have been a big pass. I thought I missed second gear too. I must have just got it. Only 48. I think he's just giving away free money. I don't think that he thought that he had a chance of winning that. Yeah, see now, people are starting to appear on the leaderboard. And it's day 2. I think I missed the last one. But I think it's pretty... I think I missed the window here to race. I don't recall seeing this guy's name before. I don't see his car there. He just left. It happens a lot when people leave. It ends up screwing up your race. We'll take the 100K. Trying to win some of that money back we lost. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do big money races on half mile though, because there's some people out there that are too fast. If I can't tree, I got no shot. I have to figure out my tree on the half. Whoa, this guy's car is low. Got those tires sticking out. I don't like this track. Seems like 6th gear is going really fast for some reason. Getting a nice 45 though. See, I was hitting double O. Seems like my trees are going away. A lot of times when it's real late, you get a lot of random people that just want to race. And then the thing about the big money races is that you have to be a member, so the non-members, if they want to race for big money, they have to jump into these races. And they could be running into a buzzsaw if they don't know what they're getting into. Trying to make some money. But there's probably only 2 cars that I would probably race big money races with. This and the Audi wagon. That tree was insane. I don't know what happened. His tree wasn't that good either. It just seems like it went really quick. Luckily, he didn't get a tree either. If he would have got a tree, he could have beat me. Wonder what's going on in the Discord. Bad Milk. Is that the guy I was racing? No, that was Milkman. I wonder if he changed his name. If he's putting up 100K, he must be pretty confident. See, I'm pulling away from him. He doesn't have the top end that I do. His car's low, too. Much lower than mine. I don't know what happened there. His car looks like it looked like he rebumped on the stage. I saw his car move before the light hit. I always wonder if that's some kind of glitch. So he wasn't anywhere near me that time. He wants to keep trying. My car needs to be a little faster though. See, now I'm getting these double O's, which is kind of scary. Oh, he's getting a 662 60 foot, but he's only running a 549. There's something weird about that. That's a pretty low 60. Usually when you get close to that 650, 60 foot, that's when it seems to be a little sketchy. It's something weird. Something weird about this. My car is not fast though. There we go. I finally got a good pass. His car's all over the place. He got a double. He's getting a lot of double O lights. But his times are all, well, I mean, they're all kind of similar. Actually, he's just getting some good trees. But if I get a tree, he's not going to be able to stay with me. Yeah, see, his times are all over the place. So he got a 45 and a 46. He just drops off. Once I hit 6th gear, he just drops. That's why his times don't make any sense. He's getting a 660 in the 60 foot, but he's only going 242 at 550. I don't know what to make out of that one. I don't know. After not playing this game for a couple of days, it feels different. We got 30 by 16. I haven't seen a lamb on 30s for a while since the car ran 5.3 at 248. Then you could run 30s. get a 001. That's a scary tree. I don't want to be hitting 001s. He was all red bars. That was a good pass, but that tree was a little scary, hitting a 001. You might want to I guess I have to add a little more. Seems like some of the cars are, the trees are a little right on the edge of redlining, and my half-mile cars can't tree. Pretty big difference. Take a little more off of that one. I see this one is 30 already. I don't feel like I could make big money races on half mile though. Now we get a gremlin. Let's see if I can hit my shifts. Ran a 10. We got Bear out here racing 50. Oh, he's got the box. The box is probably pretty good. I think I'm going to try a little later shifts on this, on a couple of shifts. I didn't hit the shifts that I was intending on hitting because I'm in the habit of the other shifts. Another slow tree. He's getting an 8.6 in the box Nova. What the hell? He keeps stumble balling me. I don't know why these people can't just race normal. Everyone's gonna try some bullshit. You know, when I lose money on the half, then I go back to the quarter and the Lambo to try and win my money back. I don't need the money, but you can race for big money, so it's basically the same for me racing for this much. There we go. We got a good pass. He got a 665 tree. As long as I hit my shifts. Yeah, see, he got that 66 tree, but it didn't really help him. Didn't really help his ET. Okay, I think maybe this is my quarter. Z28. Yeah, that's my quarter. I'm not going to be betting 100K in the Z28 though. I think it's probably going to be short stream. I was kind of in the middle of doing some stuff on Project Zomboid. Look at how much the tire is poking out of the back. When you look at it from the back view, you can see it better at that angle. Man, that 6th gear was like nothing. It was like over. He got DQ'd in the yellow bar. And he's still on the old version. Looks like he was trying to glitch. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that many people on. Okay, so that 458, that should be a pretty solid time for the leaderboard. But I got on late, so there's that guy who was racing, Bad Milk. But his best pass was a 509. Buffet Brown. Just doesn't seem like people put up very many races. Unless it's just depends on what time, but usually the board is pretty much empty. You think this would be the most common, the quarter pro tree prep, all out. That was a slow pass. But the tree, 005 tree. So it looks like I have to add even more delay. Maybe it's because there's just less and less people playing the game. And it runs so fast. I think that was a better pass. Yeah, there we go. and a slow pass. This car is just, even his car was inconsistent. He only ran 154 out of that whole thing, and I ran one. Now I gotta make my money back. Yeah, I think this is going to be a short stream. I'm not really feeling it with this game right now. Just feels like the same old, same old. Another meta, but it's the same car. Half mile, but it's pretty much Z28. And it actually made the McLaren useful. And then that guy ran a good number in that box Nova, so it's like the same cars, just a different distance, same cars. Would make a lot more sense if they made cars that were not good in a quarter but good in the eighth, because the way it is now, you can basically race a Z28 for the half and a Z28 for the quarter, and you're pretty much going to beat everything except the McLaren. And then the Lambo is still the king of the quarter for the exotic. So and that's all you see people race. The Z28, the Lambo, the McLaren, pretty much. All right. I think this is going to be the last race. I'm just going to cut it short for tonight. It's going to be a crazy month for me coming up. So I don't know how much I'm going to be streaming. I'll have to see. If you want to just stack money, you can just race Lambo 100K all night, if you remember, and just pile money on. a 60 RT. At least we got a 45. We'll try one more for the road. Unless you run into another Lambo, but it's for somebody that has a lot of money, like I do, and they just sit there and do 100Ks. But then it's basically the same thing as racing for any other amount, because if it's somebody fast, you're gonna just basically split the races. So it doesn't really matter how much you race for. Unless you get cars like this. But whenever I see a car set up like that, it makes me wonder if it's going to be sketchy. Whenever I get a car that looks like that. I got good shifts. A slow pass though. He wants to give me more money, I guess. Donate to the stream. $100K donation to the stream. Unless he pulls off something big here. Or a red light. I staged way too far. He got a horrible tree too. But I got a lot of room to play with what he's running. Another donation to the stream. Those are good shifts. 46. I guess he didn't want to donate anymore. I wonder if I should stream Project Zomboid for a little bit, assuming it'll stream and it doesn't crash. I'm gonna try it real quick just for the heck of it. I'm gonna put up the BRB. My BR video is broken again. Trying to think how I had the sound set up on this. this game is from 2013. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this game will pop up. There it is. Let's see which one it's running on. All right, so here's my guy. I was just about to go to sleep, I think. Let's see what it's like outside. Okay. I gotta adjust his volume. I guess we'll just go to sleep. Okay, should be safe to sleep. Looks like we're getting 60 FPS. Pretty sure it's using the same sound as we woke up at 4:40 in the morning. It's still raining. Check my health. I'm good. Wish I had better gear. My guy is bored already. I just woke up. He's already bored. Give me a chance here. I'm gonna check the sound. Yeah, you guys can hear that, I think. So there is a car collection managed to accumulate. I can't wash the car. The car's got a little blood on the front, a couple of broken windows. I kind of turned this game into a car collecting game because I made it so that the cars don't take as much damage, and I kind of boosted the how easy it is to get cars, because I like the car part of this game, because you find these cars like on the road, and you have to fix the tire, and they have like special cars. They got this Mercedes, the Jeep, the Corvette. So far, I only found one Corvette, but I'm finding these Mercedes and Jeeps, and only one SUV so far. And then there's some other miscellaneous cars. So that's my fleet right there. I don't drive most of them. I just look at them. This big thing. Probably get a new one. This car doesn't look like it's had damage though, so I could probably keep it. Turn the lights on until it gets a little brighter. So I was working on clearing the police station and collecting a lot of weapons and ammo. Even though I don't really shoot guns, because guns are loud and they attract zombies. So I've cleared a lot of zombies though. So when I'm driving around, I'll usually, if I see a group like that, sometimes I'll just flatten them, like this group here. But I try not to damage the cars too much. Just gonna take, oh, there's a group. My FPS is dropping a little through all these. I don't like how these buildings despawn. They don't despawn until you get right on them. I'm just going to go over to the police station and see what's going on over there. I cleared most of it out. I was rolling over a lot of them with the car, and then I just went in and started bashing them. I can't remember how I have these zombies. If I have them more at night or if I have them the same. Seems like a lot of zombies for this time. Ah, shoot, I went the wrong way. take this turn here. My house is pretty parallel to the police station. I missed it. Definitely didn't want to drive in there. In the dark and the rain. Wasn't paying attention where I was going. I'm way down there. The police station is, I think it's up one block. I hope that's not it over there. I think it's one block up. Okay, so is it this block? I think it was back a little bit. Check the map. Not sure if it's those blue buildings. Coming up in the next block. Yeah, this is it. It's got those raised walkways. Here's all the zombies I slaughtered. So this side is pretty much clear. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. I don't know if I want to go in here with this, with the rain and how dark it is. It's kind of risky. We'll take a look in here. This side should be clear though. It's just pretty much, you can tell where I lure them to. Yeah, this side's gonna be clear. I'm going to try and leave it in this close view. Go around the corner here. Let's see. Okay, is this the other area I cleared? Yeah. I was back here clearing them out. Big pile over here. These guys will eventually decompose. Let's take a look over here. This is where the jail is and stuff. The only thing I haven't really done, I haven't really walked the passageways, those glass. I don't remember being on this side of that side of that cell block. Oh yeah, up these stairs, there was a whole ton of zombies. They're out here now. I don't think I cleared them. Where did they all go? Can't open that. I wonder if they came out the back way. I already got all the weapons that were in here. Okay, that door I'd have to bash. I don't have a big weapon to bash that door on me. I don't know that there's another way in. Okay, that's a cell block above that it's showing. So this is all the cell block on this side. I think we pretty much cleared it. Let's see if there's any good stores here. Laundromat. You can tell the places I've been at. Burger joint. What is this building here? This is some kind of public building. I don't know what it is. Zoom out a little. here. Okay, this is the courthouse. I haven't been in the courthouse. I don't know that there's anything really in here. Could check it out real quick. I know it connects to the police station. So if there were zombies in here, I could have gotten when I cleared the police station. It doesn't look like is there anything in there. It's hard to tell where the road is because of the rain. Let's zoom out a little. What is this building? I don't like this visibility. Oh, City Hall. Is there really anything useful in City Hall? I don't think. There's a library. If I needed books. I remember one time I was trying to collect all of the skill books. So I was scouring the library. Investment firm. These zombies here look pretty beat up, torn up. Yeah, I really don't like this poor visibility though. Hotel. They haven't broken out all those windows. Zoom out a little more. What is this building? Oh, the church. Still a lot of zombies in this area. I didn't even see that one. Let's see. What's this building? Just apartments. You could grab that truck. Pharmacy. I don't really need any meds right now. Fossil field. That's the gas company. Not sure what would be in there. Is this a dead end or an overhang? I don't know. This is that's a sport. That's like a sports arena. It's like a football stadium or something. This looks like a storage place with all the doors. I can't remember if I was in that one already. I drove a long way to get here too, because I started out in another town. I drove all the way over here because I wanted to get a big mansion. Oh, that's not a road. There's a nice covered pickup truck. Tools. I was actually already in there because the door is open. Getting some tools. Wish this rain would let up. See if there's any good cars in here. That's the used car lot. I remember when I was playing this before, if I saw a broke down car, I would just hook it up and pull it back with a big truck like this or something. And then a lot of times I was playing where the cars were really could be heavily damaged. So I'd find a Corvette or something, and then I'd fix it up. That's when I was into getting cars and fixing them up. And trying to go and find the parts you need off of other cars. There's a nice police. That's probably got some weapons in it. There's the bank. I think I went in there. I don't remember getting any weapons out of there though, because you think they'd have some weapons in there for the guards. I think we're going to take this police truck though. We had a zombie coming our way. Just one solo. Oh, the trunk was already open. Oh, we got thunder. I always get scared I'm just gonna get struck by lightning. This trunk was open already, like I already checked it. Shotgun. I was already in the bank. I wonder if there's weapons back there, but I have to bash those doors. I don't know if I have anything to bash doors with. Let's see if there's something in here I could bash doors with. A wrench, maybe. And that thunder scared me. Let's see if someone's got something a little more hefty I can use to bash that door. All these trunks are open. I wonder if I checked all these. Nothing in mine. Should I try bashing that open with a wrench? No other cars here. I don't want to run into a pack. That's going to make a lot of noise. If there's any hidden zombies in here somewhere. I wonder what's behind this door. This might have an alarm on it too. Oh, I can't get to that one. I have to go through this one. This will bring zombies for sure, if there's any around. Wonder how strong this door is. Not very strong. Yeah, see, I attracted a zombie out here. He's looking in there, checking it out. That's a problem if I attract some zombies outside. Then I'm gonna walk into something. Did I check in here already? There's another security door over there. I don't know if there's money in those safes or what. I just want to keep an eye out here. Is my truck running? No. Oh, the lights are on. Turn those off. Let's bash that other door. Okay, he's in the control room. That could be where the weapons are. There's nothing in these file cabinets. Those are the safety deposit boxes back there. So I would have to bash the door down where that zombie's in. And what is in this room back here? It's a good move. And then there's an upstairs too. That's really offices. There's a lot of safety deposit boxes and safes in here. I wonder how long it would take him to get through that door. Oh, there's a weapons locker back in there. Just worried about something walking in here on me. I'll have to bash this door and then get out of the way. Get this guy out in the open. I don't want to get stuck fighting that guy in a corner or something. So that must have been the security guard. Let's see what's up here. Not too much. Just a pistol. Cockroach. He's got the key. I don't know what that's the key to. Those are just nothing. Won't be anything in there. All right. So we got a pistol and some ammo. Got pizza. This looks like another restaurant. It's probably a restaurant or a store. It's not showing me what's inside. It's all residential. I could go over to my other house. To my second mansion. Because I don't really want to go exploring around in this weather. I have a lot of gear back at the other house though. Because that's where I was living before I came out over here. That was going to be my base, but then I remembered these other mansions over here are nice because they're big. You could put a lot of stuff in them. And they don't have a lot of zombies around once you clear the area. Okay, so I think, do I need to turn here? Or do I need to go further? Still a lot of groups out here. I'm still not at the other side. That same dead end again. Let's look at the map real quick. Okay, let's see. So I'm over here. I can take the second right and then go along the water. It's dark out here. See what's going on at my other house. Maybe I'll find a nice car along the way. Okay, so I can turn here. This rain makes the ground all look the same. Sorry about that. Okay. So these are where the mansions are along the water. I don't remember there being telephone lines here. Unless that's just up here. Here's my switch over to the hunting knife, I guess. Just in case, because these windows over here are broken. Shouldn't be any zombies around though. There shouldn't be any in the house. I've got it all covered up with sheets over the windows. So this is my other mansion. Just make sure it's clear up here. I don't know what I was expecting over here. I think I'm pretty much gonna end stream here because I don't really have anything to do in the rain here.